Windows 10 includes a simple free editor tool that you can use to trim video files. In this example, I'll use a video I recorded using Zoom that represents a demonstrator screencast lecture. If you don't have Microsoft Windows Video Editor installed, you may need to download it from Microsoft. In this case, I have it installed on my PC, and I have a project I've already completed using it. Once Video Editor is open and you see this screen, you can create a new video project by clicking New Video Project here or New Video in the upper right. And you can give it a name characteristic. Now this project doesn't have any video in it currently, and so I'm going to add the clip that I downloaded from the Zoom cloud that I recorded earlier. I can drag it into this window, into this project library, or I can click the blue Add button and choose From My PC, which will give me an Explorer window. And here's the clip I'd like to add. I could add multiple clips and combine them in a video, but in this video I'll just show you how to do some trimming of this video right here. Okay. Now that it's in the project library, I'll drag it down into the storyboard so I can actually work on it. And a common thing is you just want to remove a few seconds from the beginning or end of a video. To do that, I make sure this is highlighted, the blue bar is underneath. I'll click Trim. And then using the left-hand trimming guide, I can take a few seconds off of the beginning of the video. Let's say I want to take the first 4 seconds off. Now, I may know that I want to take 4 seconds exactly off. If I don't, I can actually listen or watch the video here to determine how much I really want to remove. And then I can drag this trimmer to where I need it to trim. Once I click Done, this blue bar will represent the total video length. And you can see that it's shorter than the clip that I brought into Video Editor. So I'll click Done. And I've made that clip. Now let's say I want to remove a portion of the video that's in the middle of this clip. So I can't just trim it from one end or another. In order to do that, I have to install a split. So again, with this video clip highlighted, I'll choose Split. Now, I'll drag the playhead to where I want the video portion to be removed, where it starts. And if I'm not sure, again, I can hit play and watch and listen to the video to determine where that spot is. As I recall, I think I had it to the point where Haran O'Donnell was just finished and Peter Canisius had just been on screen. So I'm going to run that back to where I had the slide with Haran O'Donnell. There we go. Then I'll hit play. There's the spot. I want to remove several seconds of silence while I was looking at my notes in the middle of the lecture, and I want that out of the final clip. So at this point, I'm going to click Done to put the split in right there. And Video Editor creates out of the single video clip 2 separate clips, and you can see where the split was. Now, I can actually remove the portion I wish to remove from this second clip a couple of different ways. I think the easiest is probably to go back to the Trim tool just on this clip. When I do that, the Trim tool recognizes the first clip and the split I just put in. So what I want to remove is after this point, and I can just hit play to determine how much I want to remove. Okay, so I start talking again, right about right here. And so I'm just going to click and drag this, since it's going to sort of snap to the playhead. I'm going to move the playhead back a little bit and drag the trim, left-hand trim guide to that. Then I'll click Done. Now, I'll play the entire video in order to test to make sure that that portion that I cut out between these 2 clips is correct. Now, Video Editor puts a little pause in when you're working with clips in this editor, okay? That pause is going to be removed when you publish the video, but otherwise, the portion I removed using the split tool and the trim tool is perfect. This is ready to publish. In order to publish this into a new video file that will be my permanent edited video file, the one I'll share with students, I'm going to go up here to Finish Video in the upper right. Click that. 1080p, high quality, not a problem. That's pretty good for the internet. If I was absolutely worried about playback speeds, I could use a lower quality, but I generally stick with 1080p. That's pretty good. And then I'll click Export. It's going to ask me to name this new file. This was the initial name of the raw clip that I brought in to edit. In this case, I'll give it a finished name that I can recognize. Demo Video 1 will work well. I'll click Export. And depending on how big your video is, this could take a while. Any kind of video processing usually does. So you may find yourself waiting. You may even need to just let your computer do this work, go away and do something else, watch TV, and then come back an hour later or so and see if it's finished. When the video editor is done, it may open your edited video in a Windows viewer so that you can verify that it plays back properly. You can watch it here if you want, or you can upload it to your Google Drive and YouTube, whatever it is. And as with all video that you share on the internet with anybody, watch through it at least once to make sure that everything has worked properly, that your clips are the way you want them, and so on and so forth.